and welcome to another special episode of Will Travel for Food. It is, of course, the festive season, and if you're thinking festivities, this one in particular, I'm assuming that the first things you think are, I don't know, firecrackers, maybe fine feathers, but if you're me, of course, you're thinking food. Which is why I think for those of you who feel like me, this is going to be pretty much your lucky day, because I know it's not every day that you can enjoy a special Diwali menu designed by none other than the extraordinary Manish Mehrotra.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Here we are at Indian Accent, and I can promise you that what's coming up is going to be like nothing you have associated with this festival before, right?
Absolutely. So we have one starter, one main course, and definitely dessert, festive, 2 desserts.
Excellent.
And some very seasonal Diwali kind of ingredients.
Nice.
But definitely in a different style altogether.
Okay, perfect. Now, full disclosure, I have to sort of lead with this and admit that I am a huge fan. I really am. And the thing that I've always admired is sort of your ability to take simple, playful, nostalgic elements, right? And soup them up into something entirely new. When you're dealing with a festival, what is sort of your first instinct? Like, festival traditions can be so entrenched.
Festival is like fun time.
Yeah.
So do some fun with the food.
Right.
Using those ingredients which you usually use in a festival. Basically dry fruits and saffron and few of the things which were used to make puja kind of a khana, like a arbi, singhara, and all these things. The idea for first thing came when I was sitting in one of the pubs in London and having some Belgian beer, and there we ordered for a dish called bitterballen.
Okay.
It's a meat-based meat mash with a crispy filling outside. The moment I ate, something felt like that slimy kind of a texture of that bitterballen, which reminded me of arbi sun. So I thought, why can't we make it with the arbi, that bitterballen?
I love. All right.
So, and arbi is one fruit people like.
Yeah.
So, but if I don't tell this is arbi, nobody will know that this is arbi. Just the puree of arbi.
Okay, so basically boiled?
Just boiled and pureed.
Right.
Festive season.
Yeah.
Festival starts with this. So this is my arbi goes, puree of arbi. I'm just going to saute it with a little bit of masalas, little bit of chili powder, little bit of jeera powder, dhania, little bit of salt. And then we have to saute it really nicely for a long time.
Okay.
By adding a little bit more of a ghee, so that it will be really nice. We'll saute it nicely, and then we will add a little bit of cashew nut paste.
Oh.
That will give a little bit of richness.
Cashew nut paste can be made at home, just soak in piso?
Yeah, absolutely. Just soak in piso. Diwali time, you will get so much of dry fruit at home, you really don't know what to do. So why not?
Very useful.
Now you have to saute it a little more, but I have the ready paste with me.
So this is the one that's already sauteed?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Can I taste this?
Yes.
Oh gosh, the nuttiness is so good. It's better than it. I can tell you, I did not know arbi tasted this good.
So you have to put it in a fridge so that it becomes slightly
holds
together.
I've noticed this though. It seems almost to be a mission with you to sort of revive and showcase, in a sense, the unsung members of the Indian vegetable family. Kathal, arbi.
Yes. Actually, these are the real Indian vegetables. Like if you see broccoli, baby corn, all these things are not exactly Indian vegetables.
Right.
And the biodiversity factor is not there in those vegetables.
Is this okay, by the way?
Yeah,
Sorry.
perfect. This is done, and I'm going to deep fry it.
My favorite part. What am I coating with, by the way? Just
It's just a little bit of batter.
What would the batter be made
Just
of?
tempura batter or a little bit of maida, corn flour and water. And one, if you want, we can make it with the cheese also.
Oh, yes, please.
So this is a little bit of French brie. Why French brie? You can use camembert because it will melt inside it, and when you eat it, it will be a melted kind of a center. That's done.
And remember, the hand has to be like crazy light when you do this.
And that is why I'm not putting inside the batter. I'm just
Right.
coating the batter
Nice.
with my hand. Usually you do pakoras, you dip it in the batter
Right.
fully.
All right. And now do I grab a pan?
We'll make the sauce also while we put the oil on top.
Nice.
Oh, it's heavy and hot. And I'll make the kashundi
Perfect.
with little bit of capers. So just take a little bit of kashundi,
Ha.
break some capers into it.
Right.
Sometimes I prefer kashundi more than the Dijon mustard.
I'm with you there.
I'll put a little bit of mayonnaise
Okay.
so that it will tone down
Could you
kashundi
use
little.
hung curd as well?
Yes, you can
as
use
easily?
hung curd. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So you have caper and kashundi chutney.
Wonderful. Done there.
Here and now my oil is almost hot.
In they go.
It's like a pakoras.
Oh my God, they deep fry in like 5 seconds.
Especially when you go to Delhi, you will get
So salted mirchi.
salted mirchis.
All right, so whilst this is cooling down and unfortunately I have to wait to take a bite, I believe you chef have another surprise for me.
So now we are going to use one of, again, my favorite thing also ingredient, that is singhara.
Oh, nice.
And which comes in this season itself.
Yeah.
Second thing is in this season you eat puri, aloo
Yeah.
and all these things. So we are going to do singhara,
Huh?
but we are going to mix scallops into it.
Oh, wow.
And scallop goes very nice with the sweetish, sometimes sweetish kind
Yeah.
of. So we'll do a typical puri wala aloo rasa. Start with a rase wala aloo.
Okay.
Again, little bit of desi ghee.
Frying fat, the happiest smell in the world, right?
Absolutely. So, little bit of green chilies
Okay.
and a little bit of hing.
Now tomato.
This is the tomato, blanched tomato puree.
Right.
Salt, little bit of chaat masala I'll put. And since this is aloo rasa, this is a boiled potato puree. So I'll add little bit of boiled potato puree. It's just boil the potato and put it in mixer. So you have a aloo and tomato, proper aloo rasa.
I am 100% figuring out how to make this at home.
And a little bit of coriander. Just see if it needs a little bit more salt.
Okay, I can tell you it doesn't. Oh, how delicious is that?
Aloo rasa is done.
God, that's like the most perfect. I mean, like right now when it's hot, it's like the most perfect bowl of soup in the
Soup.
world.
Absolutely. Like
And I don't
aloo.
even like tomato soup's not even one of my favorites.
So now we are going to do a little bit of water chestnuts.
Water chestnut.
So this is a regular bhuna masala. So just get any bhuna masala.
Ha.
Or if you want, you can make your onion garlic masala normal.
Singaras now or peppers?
Little bit of peppers. And now we are going to put singhara. Little bit, yeah, little more. That's it. Wonderful.
I love how you cut them, huh?
Because we are serving it with the scallops. So why don't you
Make
make it
singhara
mix it
scallop.
like a salad? You don't have to cook it through because the texture of this water chestnut
Right.
is the most important thing. Maybe two minutes, just
Yeah.
a little bit of dhania.
Ha.
And now
Scallops.
scallops.
What do you need?
Just
Makhan or ghee?
Makhan, bas makhan. Scallop goes with butter like
I agree.
lots. So since there are so many flavors,
Yeah.
sourness, sweet and sour tomato, little bit of masale wala water
Right.
chestnut. So we are not going to do anything with the scallops.
Just-
we are just a little bit of salt
Butter
and
and
little
yeah.
butter. That's it. That's it. Nothing else. And scallop, it's like sliced. So one minute. Now we are going to do the plating.
All right.
It out. One more festival thing.
Ha.
In saffron and scallop is one of the classic combination, and this will remind you of a little bit of puris.
Yeah. Oh.
Tifalo pastry is all made of maida,
Yeah.
so it's remind you of a bit of a puri.